It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Hawks in Atlanta. Checking out Atlanta, they took care of business in game one, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Taking a look at Atlanta, a successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first two games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Stoudemire out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Price. And it's Thurman in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Gervin. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Price against Paul. And that one's good. Price.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out.
And Shaq gets it to go.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Price to Gervin. It's blocked by Shaq. Pass to Paul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Back to Shaq. Good, and Paul gets the assist. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Price to Gervin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Gervin. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's George O'Neal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Here's Gervin. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gervin's got 5 points so far.
And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Butler with the steal. Over George. The second effort goes back up, and it's Gervin laying it in. He's got 7.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Paul. And it's blocked.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Here's Paul. On the wing, George. Defended by Butler. George passes to O'Neal. No dice from the high post.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
And it's Gervin missing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Wallace kicks to George. Banked in off the glass. George has got his second basket of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Lloyd Pierce, and Coach did not mince words. He told his team that even though they took game one, they have to come out and play with even more intensity to keep their home court advantage. He said, so far we've just held serve. It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Gervin outside. Butler in the corner. Knocked loose. It's taken away by Wallace. Inside. Price with the steal. Left side, Butler. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
Explosive athlete. The tenacity of Jimmy Butler. Too much to contend with.
And Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Butler in the corner. Gervin outside. He kicks it to Price. Toronto working the ball around now. From 13, Butler no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Wallace the pass to Paul. Shaq down low. Headed by Stoudemire. And that one's good by Shaq. Shaq's got 10 points.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Thurman passes to Gervin, and it's good, 2 points. Gervin's got his third basket of the night right there.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Paul kicks to George. Paul against Price. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. And he gives the whistle for the 3-second call. Raptors trail by 5. Price looking it over. Over Paul. No good from Price.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
11 feet away. That one wide left.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
And it goes down 2 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And it's Tiny with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Too aggressive to start this game. That's already a couple fouls already in the first.
Starks checked in for Atlanta. Now the pass to Thurman. Stoudemire left side. 5 to shoot. Over Paul. Stoudemire with the bucket. Stoudemire's got his first bucket in this one.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
They get it back. Pass to George. Wallace outside. Here's Shaq. Tries again. Stoudemire grabs the board.
And on some plays, everything goes your way, except for the finish.
And Gervin kicks to Price. He dishes it to Stoudemire. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And it's sent back by George.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backfield. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Paul kicks to Shaq. Back to Paul. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball. Paul's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Collison. He's covered closely. And there's the feed to Gervin. It's in the bucket for his fourth field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Floyd passes to Starks. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a three-point shot, opens up the drive for later on.
Collison's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's George. Here's Shaq. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Collison. D right on him. From 15 feet away, here's Thurman. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Hawks making a change here. Covington's checked in.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one.
Here's Floyd. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He gets it in there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Gervin against Starks. Chalk up 2 there.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
Floyd passes to O'Neal. Starks outside. O'Neal inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Raptors trail by 7. Covington with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Floyd. Here's Shaq. That one doesn't drop. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Porter outside. It's good from long range.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
High arcing shot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the night. Goodrich, he's checked in for the Raptors.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
Now here's Collison. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Here's Carroll. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Carroll's got his first 2 points of the night.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
He can't get that one to fall. We'll return shortly. Tough nose Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
Call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Marc Gasol, Robert Covington out there with Bagley. Then it's Starks, and it's Floyd in at the point guard. Atlanta with the ball after Darren Collison's miss.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Kicks it to Carroll. Goodrich passes to Porter from the baseline. Here's Thurman. Can't hit that one. Gasol with the defensive effort. Pass to Covington to the middle. That's good from Gasol and the assist from Covington. Gasol's got his first 2 points.
Terrific play call, and that's where you want to see Marc Gasol. He can use his combination of skill and size.
The kick out to Porter. Goodrich passes to Collison. To the paint. Here's Carroll. Bagley with the rebound.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now here's Porter. After the Marc Gasol miss. Down low. It's tipped. Covington with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Bagley. Here's Floyd. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Starks. And what's interesting about Goodrich, doesn't have great size or an explosive vertical, but he's just tricky enough to draw fouls.
And the Hawks making a change here. Miller's checked in. Cantor checked in for the Raptors. Price comes in for Darren Collison. Gasol inside. He's against Cantor. Miller, the pass to Bagley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Price kicks to Cantor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Toronto, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Wallace is checked in for Bagley. And Toronto also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Cantor drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Gasol. Here's Covington. From 11 feet away, and Cantor pulls it down. Raptors trail by 5. Price outside. And it's sent back by Wallace. To the paint. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A shot by Butler, nobody around. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks leading by 4. Wallace left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one misses. All checked in for the Hawks. Stoudemire's checked in for the Raptors. Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 5. The pass to Cantor. Outside Butler. To the right side. Here's Stoudemire. The rebound by Gasol. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
Goodrich against Miller. Cantor finds Butler. Rebound, Atlanta. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And at one point, I think they thought they were maybe out of this thing, but man, they just came storming back on a mission.
And here is Goodrich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
The minute you back down, everyone can sense it. Then you're in trouble.
Butler passes to Goodrich. Up again.
And just one step ahead of the D there. Goodrich so crafty at getting his teammates involved.
Miller kicks to Gasol. Dishes it to Paul. Out to Wallace. Back to Paul. Lock at 6. Goodrich against Miller. Excellent D there from Goodrich.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now here's Goodrich. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 4 assists in the game.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
Paul against Price. Out to Wallace. That one's off. Still out of sync. Toronto's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Price. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Shaq is checked in for the Hawks. Paul George comes in for Robert Covington. And the Raptors also making a change. Gervin's checked in. Outside, George. Over Butler. Here's Shaq. Here's Wallace. They shoot again. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Price, the pass to Gervin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Now here's Paul. From deep, George. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Rough start to this game. Hits 1 bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And stolen by Butler. It's Gervin on the wing, covered by Miller. Price to Gervin. Back to Price. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Again, Toronto. Here's Paul. He's got 8. Passes to O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got 12.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Price to Gervin. Over Miller. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And the Iceman, he might have the biggest toolbox of anybody. He's got so many weapons, and he just has a tremendous instinct for scoring the ball.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Price dishes to Gervin. Butler against George. And here's Price from beyond the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Here's George over Butler. And that one's good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Gervin kicks to Butler. Gervin controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gervin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Paul passes to O'Neal. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Shoots over Price. Paul can't get it to go.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play. You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Miller outside, down low, and stolen by Butler. One-on-one fast break, lets it fly. Again, Toronto.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Gervin against Miller. Now the dish to Paul. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Over Stoudemire. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wallace has got 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Gervin kicks to Butler. Over George, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Paul against Price. Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Outside, George. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Paul George.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. For the Raptors, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there? And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We return to Atlanta with a spectacular look from above. The Sky View Ferris wheel there in the background. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. You know, George Gervin has been really making it happen.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Gervin out there with Price. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Thurman in at the center position.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm.
Here's Paul. Sweet little floater. Paul's got 10 points.
You can't guard Chris Paul on these floaters. He knows when to go with it.
Paul against Price. Gervin outside. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Paul passes to O'Neal. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for him.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Here's Price. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Wallace dishes to George. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great play calling. Execution. 3 for 3 to start the half.
Price to Gervin. At the top of the key, Stoudemire. Here's Butler. Back to Gervin. 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. George against Butler. That puts them in the lead. 18 points for Paul George.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Thurman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Paul kicks to Shaq. He feeds it to George. Out to Miller. Gervin with the steal. To the inside. Paul George with the steal. Here's Wallace. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Butler. An easy 2 points on the layup. Butler's got 11.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Paul passes to Wallace. And George kicks to Shaq. Back to George. And the shot goes in. George has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Atlanta, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. They throw good, Paul George. And some changes here for the Raptors. Porter's checked in for Butler. Goodrich comes in for Gervin. And it's Collison in for Mark Price. And George drops them both.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
And the Raptors call time here. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
To the inside, Goodrich. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Floyd. Starks up top. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Starks has got his second bucket tonight.
And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
Here's Collison, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
They get the rebound. Here's Bagley, and he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Count it. Porter's got 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The pass to Bagley. Here's O'Neal. That one falls. 16 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Scooped up. Outside Porter. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
Now Goodrich. 7 points in the game. Inside, Thurman. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Now it's just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Starts the pass to George. Trying to get open his shot. It's good on the putback.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Collison kicks to Porter. Here's Thurman. Got a hand on it. Starks outside. Pass to George. Hawks passing it around. And that one, good. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Extended the lead. This has been a great year for him offensively.
Back to Collison. Passes it to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Pass to Paul. Back to O'Neal. And And it's Toronto with the rebound. Thurman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside, Carroll. Atlanta with the rebound. Shaq kicks to Paul. The pass to Covington. Back to Paul. Lock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Shaq. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. Collison, the pass to Goodrich. From deep. It's hauled in by George.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Pass to Goodrich. From the wing, count that bucket. Goodrich has got 9. And the Hawks with possession here. 7-point differential. Paul passes to O'Neal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Porter's running. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 9. And so George will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. O'Neal. Paul surveying the floor. Back to O'Neal. He kicks it to Covington. Collison against Paul. Over Collison. Again, the Hawks score.
With Paul's skills, whether it's off the dribble or off the catch, the mid-range area is money.
Passes it to Porter. Shot from 12. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. So it's the Hawks now. Leading by 5. To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Toronto calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And then for Toronto. Butler, he's checked in for Porter. Gervin comes in for Goodrich. And it's Price in for Darren Collison. Pass to Carroll. Here's Thurman, defended by Covington. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Shaq.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
The Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Miller's checked in for George. And the free throw, no good. The Hawks leading by 5 to the middle. Here's Paul. It's tipped. They recover it, and they're able to recover. Backed and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
The Hawks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Price against Covington. Here's Butler. Rebound Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wallace kicks to O'Neal. It's stolen. Butler dishes to Price. Paul with the steal. Wallace the pass to Paul. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Raptors trail by 10. Outside Butler. Feeds to Gervin. And stolen by Miller. Wallace goes in. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's Gervin on the wing, covered by Miller. Count that bucket. Gervin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Paul kicks to Covington. Over Butler. Covington's shot is off.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Here's Miller, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Price with the ball. There's the triple. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Gerber.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. We've got Wallace. Ball out there with Miller. Then it's O'Neal. And it's George. And at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Thurman. Price outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And a mistake by the defense. Not a guy you want to send to the free throw line. Price is a knockdown shooter.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Miller kicks to Paul. It's O'Neal atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. Paul can't get it to go.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them, late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11.
He's a terror in the open court. Butler can beat you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
To the middle. That's good from Shaq on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 8. Price with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Butler with room to shoot. But they'll get another chance. It's blocked by Shaq. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Stoudemire's checked in for the Raptors. Off the inbound, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. He gets that one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Paul against Price, and Stoudemire slams it in.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Shaq passes to George. Over Butler, trying to get open as Shaq. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Shaq's got 31 points.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Here's Thurman, defended by Shaq. Here's Price, 5 to shoot, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Atlanta leading by 5. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the play, guys.
Thanks, David. And Paul gets it to go in.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Here's Stoudemire, and he drops it in from the low post. Stoudemire's got 10 points here in the second half. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 5-point game. And the pass to O'Neal. He dishes it to George. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Shaq's got 6 in the quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And Miller with the block. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The shot by George, no good. Raptors trail by 7 to the paint. Here's Price. Here's Thurman. Stoudemire trying to break free. Thurman's shot is off.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
George, no good. Toronto's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. For 3, Price. Rebound by the Hawks. O'Neal's.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Paul. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
The concentration and the body control CP3 possesses is just astonishing.
And stolen by Miller. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Miller. And that's now 30 points for George.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And George drops them both.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Price kicks to Butler. Passes it to Stoudemire. Gervin outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Miller. And it's Gervin missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Toronto calls timeout. Shaq is really having a good game here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And he makes the first.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
And so Butler nails both of them. The Hawks leading by 11. On the wing, George over Butler. And the shot is long.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Miller against Gervin. Butler in the corner. Stolen by George. And now Miller running the floor all by himself. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. Raptors trail by 13. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, George, defended by Butler. Shaq dishing to George. That shot off. The Raptors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And that one's good. Gervin.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
George against Butler. Count it. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Back to Paul. To the middle. It's deflected. And they pick up 2. Shaq's got 37.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
The 3 from George. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Outside for George. Unloads. A rebound by Thurman.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Price. Looking to get it going. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first free throw is good. Price hits them both. Here's Miller. And here is Paul. Now here is George. Here's Wallace. Out to Miller. Pocket 6. A second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No clue. Oh, he got that one to fall.
That free throw good from Miller. Raptors trail by 14. Price, right side, from downtown. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ball left side. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Paul's got 20 points.
What can you say about Chris that hasn't been said before? A two-way Hall of Fame talent.
Stoudemire trying to break free. Shaq with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 16. Now Paul. Miller outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And the Raptors call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
So for the Hawks, Marc Gasol's checked in for Shaq. Bagley comes in for Wallace. And Robert Covington subbed in for George. Porter looking it over. Inside. The shot's good from Cantor.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Hawks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Shots good by Miller.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Outside, Porter. And stolen by Miller. Outside for Gasol. There's the pass to Paul. Miller outside. Here's the floater. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Goodrich against Miller. Goodrich passes to Cantor. And Toronto turns it over again. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Floyd. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they